pounded on my temples. Suddenly I saw a white light approaching me. I saw a human form within that light. An angel. The shining light radiated something soothing.
Eric.
The angel spoke to me.
Eric, it's time.
The angel disappeared, and the hammering became more intense. Faster. Slowly, my sight returned. A rhythm and different sounds, which slowly coalesced to become music. The darkness slowly gave way to blurry surroundings. I focused on regaining my orientation. All around me I could see people, bodies twitching, moving to the rhythm of the music. I felt sick, but at least I could move again. I needed to run some water over my head. That would do me good. I could barely stand and the nausea was getting stronger. Gathering the last of my strength, I dragged myself on.
Eric, your assignment is waiting.
Eric Bain. The name shot through my head like a bullet. It was my name. Other memories. Nothing. The darkness in my head veiled everything. Hi.
Yeah? What do you want?
I wanted to ask. I couldn't get another word out. The sight of his weapon woke some kind of memory.
Hey man, you okay?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm doing fine. Did I come to the club alone, or was someone with me?
No idea. My shift had only just begun. My boss was watching the door before that.
Where can I find him?
Well, he's sure to be hanging around here somewhere. Ask at the bar for Tom.
That flashback. Hi.
He'll have a Bloody Mary. House style.
Who said I wanted a Bloody Mary?
Believe me, I know exactly what you want.
Do you know where Tom is?
Tom? Yes, I do happen to know where Tom is. Head upstairs and you'll find him. Good luck.
Okay, catch you later.
Yes. See you later.
The stuff tasted disgusting, and it had a strange aftertaste. However, my body saw it differently, and a pleasant warmth spread through me.
Hey man, you okay?
Have we met?
Not directly, but don't we all know one another somehow? I mean, we're practically one big family.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Shit, man, you really don't know, do you?
My memory is a bit foggy at the moment.
Sure, whatever. I know exactly what you mean. Look, we can help you, man. I mean, I know someone who can. Follow me, dude. I'll take you to her.
Hi, Tom. I see you brought a guest. Nice to see you again. Was the drink okay?
Hey, Rose. This dude has got no idea what's happening. Can't remember a damn thing.
And he's here all alone?
Looks like it.
Hello, I'm still here. Could you tell me what's going on? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're a...
Vampire. A vampire, like Tom and me.
Yeah, right. Thanks for the drink. And no offense, but I'll just be going now.
Tom, show him.
Hey, neat trick, man.
What?
You automatically resorted to your vampire abilities out of pure reflex. Not bad. You seem to be a natural. Thank you, Tom. I'll take care of our guest now. You can go back.
Yo, later, man.
So?
My name is Eric. Eric Bain.
Well, Eric, I'm Rose. I hope our little demonstration convinced you.
I don't think I have any alternative.
That is correct. Right now, you also have a much bigger problem you need to take care of. You are not yet a fully fledged vampire, and that has some drawbacks.
Tell me more about vampires.
What would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, it's been about 10 years since I was a normal human. I own this club, and I look after the young vampires, such as yourself. But I don't really want to talk about myself right now. Maybe some other time.
Can you tell me something about the vampires in the sanctuary?
Yes, I could tell you a little something, but that would be kind of inappropriate, wouldn't it? It's best if you speak with them yourself. Tom, you've already met. He's my head of security. The Kruger twins also work here in the club. April is behind the bar. I assume you remember her. June is our DJ. If you want to know more about them, I suggest you speak with them directly.
How come nobody knows that vampires really exist?
Because we're very careful not to attract attention. Do you think people out there would be happy if they knew that we're living amongst them? We can't be satisfied by synthetic or animal blood. Believe me, I've tried it. No, we need real blood, and we need it from a living person. We are powerful, Eric. You are powerful, but we are not invulnerable. Bullets can harm and even kill us. However, there are just a few of us, but we have plenty of conflict within our society. So we use our power and influence to keep people in the dark. There are vampires out there who have built economic empires and control the media. They ensure that our existence remains secret.
Let's talk about something else.
Gladly.
How come I'm not a full vampire yet?
If a vampire drinks your blood and kills you in the process, you will turn into a vampire yourself. However, that alone does not complete the transformation. First, you have to drink your creator's blood. Only then will you be a full-fledged vampire.
And since I don't know who made me a vampire, that's kind of a problem.
Exactly. A vampire doesn't just create another vampire for no reason. We try to hide our very existence from humans. And every newcomer increases the risk of being discovered. Your creator put us all at risk when he just left you behind. No vampire would willingly call down the wrath of all the others upon himself. I suppose something must have happened to him.
And what happens if I don't drink his blood?
You really don't want to know. I have no idea exactly what happens when someone becomes a vampire. But if you do not get the right blood, your brain starts to deteriorate. You will become more and more of an animal, until you finally lose all of your humanity. We call these pitiful creatures ghouls. Believe me, you want to avoid becoming one of those creatures at all costs.
Do I have any options?
Ah, yes. The blood of an ancient and powerful vampire can theoretically replace your creator's blood. But I'm talking about vampires that have been in the business for several decades. You won't find anyone like that in the sanctuary. But I do know of someone. His name is John Blooming. He's the director of the Harding Museum downtown. Blooming is not a nice man. He's not likely to give you his blood voluntarily.
It's not as if I have much of a choice.
That is certainly true. However, you should talk to Tom before you head out. He can give you a few tips. Welcome back, Eric.
I have something to do here first.
Come back to me when you're ready to go.
Hey, man. Everything okay?
Rose said you could teach me something more.
Not really teach, you know. But I got an idea about how you can train your intuitive reflexes. There's a few thugs hanging around out front of the club. Maybe you could check it out.
Sounds good to me.
All right, man. Good luck.
Something was wrong. I staggered down the only way I could find.
Hey, man. You look pretty messed up.
How about it, sucker? You got some change?
That's right, man. Give us your money, or you are so toast!
I felt anger rise in me, the desire to hurt someone, and a craving for blood.
I'm telling you, the bastard done Mikey! Tore his fucking throat out!
Okay, man, calm down. We'll keep you safe. If he comes over here, we'll take him out.
Something's here. Ah, man, now I'm imagining things.
Shit! The fuck are you?
I'm ready.
Excellent. Good luck. How do you rate your chances?
This will be a cakewalk.
Whatever you want. I'll give you a radio so we can stay in touch. And I'm pretty good with computers. Maybe I can help you out a little. Good luck, Eric.
I made my way to the museum and thought about what Rose had said. Vampire. The idea was absurd, incredible, but the evidence was overwhelming and irrefutable. I was hoping that someone would come and tell me it was all just one big joke. but no one came. For now, I would have to accept it and focus on my goal. The Harding Museum rose before me like a quiet rock, impervious to the approaching storm. At least that's what I thought. Visitor to the museum tonight. Someone else got here before me. Someone with a twitchy trigger finger. Rose, can you hear me?
Yes, what is it? Have you already found Blooming?
No. There are a few other people wandering around here, and they definitely have not booked the night tour. People with automatic weapons. I'll get back to you later. Entrance was blocked. I wouldn't be getting into the building that way. I'd have to take the connecting tunnel from the annex, like Rose said.
All clear so far. Yeah, no signs of disturbance.
As I'm there, one of the visitors was here, but I took care of him.
Good. Please connect the transmitter I gave you to the computer. Then I can get into the system.
Right.
Very good. Wait just 1 sec. Good. Access is now open. But there's something strange going on here. Sure, it'll only take a minute. This security system is so old, it's kind of a protection in itself.
The room I entered was well secured. Too well for my taste.
Jousting is a martial competition.
Hey, stop that shit. We're not here to look at the museum, got it?
Often as part
Sorry,
of a
Captain.
tournament.
The headache suddenly came back. I couldn't concentrate. Everything was spinning. Could hardly have happened at a worse time. I had to pull back and find a quiet place where I could rest.
Easy, Eric. It's all good.
Okay, that takes care of them. Secure the room. There are probably more on the way.
Rose, are zombies real too?
No, what you're talking about are ghouls. That's what happens to half-vampires who can't get their creator's blood.
So that's what I'm going to look like soon?
Not if you drink Blooming's blood, Eric.
Hurry, Eric. Hurry.
Oh, we have a visitor. You have beautiful hands. Beautiful hands. They'd go well with the arms I just amputated. Go! Bring me his hands! Go get him! Get him!
Rose, I found Blooming. The guy's hacking corpses up to make sculptures down here. Did you know about this?
No, I had no idea. But I should have expected something like that from a sick bastard.
All right. I'll take care of him.
Ah! You just won't die! Ah! You just won't die! Can't you just die and leave me your hands? Get him!
This path was locked up tight. There was no following Blooming this way. I had to find an alternative.
You can't hurt me! You can't hurt me! Die!
I had to kill Blooming. I felt no pity. He deserved hell, and all that went with it. Drinking his blood, that was something else. But I had no choice, and I drank. The initial warmth passed far too quickly, and was replaced by a destructive, numbing pain. I curled up on the floor and spat blood. Blooming's blood. Then there was only the pain, and slowly, the darkness welcomed me. From the dark, the angel spoke to me.
Wrong blood, Eric. Wrong blood.
The angel disappeared and took away the unspeakable pain. I scrambled back up. Obviously, Blooming's blood had not rescued me. I tried to talk to Rose. I got no answer. I made my way back to the sanctuary.
Eric, good to see you. How does it feel to be a full vampire?
Blooming's blood didn't cure me.
It didn't? What makes you think that?
The unbearable pain was a pretty good sign.
Unbearable pain? That's odd. It should have worked, Eric. I know this doesn't help you, but it should have worked. Maybe there's another way, even if it's not one I like. Talk to Tom. He'll tell you everything he knows about Vlad. Please talk to Tom and then come back and see me.
Hey man, you did it! Shit, you must be some badass!
Rose sent me. Blooming didn't work.
Blooming didn't... Whoa, man, that's rad! Know what that means? Normally, Blooming's blood should have done the job, easy. But man, you the shit! You gotta be. Otherwise, you want to survive the whole thing. It was as if you drank April's blood. Oh, that is so wild. I mean, for you, it might not be so great, right? But it means that you are real powerful, dude. I know why Rose sent you to me. There's other vampires in the city which could do the trick for you, but I bet Rose has one specific dude in mind. His name is Vlad. Asshole's real name definitely isn't Vlad, but that's what he wants to be called. Because of Vlad the Impaler, dig? Whatever. Vlad owns the Geoforge company. Maybe you heard of them? They got this huge tower here in town with artificial parks they make available to visitors. Vlad actually lives in a penthouse at the top of the building.
Vlad. All right, I'll have a look around there.
Keep your eyes open, man. And your fangs sharp. Vlad's a whole different game than Blooming. And so are his guards.
What do you remember about Vlad?
The guy's a snob and thinks he's all that, man. Okay, maybe he does have this, huge company and he's an old and powerful vampire, but still, whatever. You ought to talk to April. I think she used to work there back when she was still a human.
A few strange things happened in the museum. Do ghosts really exist?
I wouldn't call them ghosts. Fact is, we vampires seem to generate or attract something like supernatural phenomena. Nothing you can really influence, it's just kinda there. Maybe it's Mother Nature saying, hey, what kind of crazy shit are you anyway?
I keep having odd visions of an angel. Can you help me there?
Angel? Don't ask me, man. No idea. Until you're a full vampire, could be that you're hallucinating. Or maybe your subconscious is trying to tell you something. Or you've developed some wicked new vampire power.
See you later.
Yeah, later, man.
Eric.
How's it going?
All right, but I'm busy. I'm mixing right now, you know?
Tell me about Geoforge.
Ask my sister. She worked there once.
See you later.
Yeah, whatever.
And have you talked to Tom?
Yes, I did. So, Vlad.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's the only chance you have left.
Tell me about Vlad.
He is an old and very powerful vampire, and he's earned billions with his company. He also tends to be a little bit paranoid, so you can count on tons of security guards. Outside of that, somebody once told me that he likes to hunt, but I haven't had the opportunity to talk to him yet.
What should I know about Geoforge?
The corporation has a huge high-rise building here in town, one with artificial parks on several floors. To be honest, you can hardly go 10 steps out there without tripping over a Geoforge billboard. But I'm sure you'll be interested to know that the guards there mainly use light automatic weapons, so this won't be a cakewalk.
Okay, I'm on it.
Excellent, Eric. I'll provide radio support again. Best of luck.
I headed over to the Geoforge Tower. During the day, it offered countless visitors entertainment on a variety of floors laid out as parks. I came for the blood. Rose had put me on to Vlad. He not only owned the tower, he also lived there. His penthouse was at the top of the building. I wondered what had become of me, a beast that killed for its own survival, still in search of life-saving blood. but the creatures in the museum had been a clear sign that there was no alternative. A distracted guard gave me access. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to thank him. The guard slid to the floor. He probably wouldn't be the only victim, but I had no choice. I needed Vlad's blood. I'm in.
Good. Now, if possible, try not to attract any attention until you've neutralized the security center. Don't forget the transmitter I gave you for that. Contact me as soon as you get there.
Got it. See you later. Rose, I'm in the security center and the transmitter is attached to the server.
Very good. Wait. Yes, I have got a connection. Let there be light, and... not anymore. Okay, the security system is down, but I wasn't able to override the local comms network. That means that guards in close proximity can still communicate. But I now have access to the elevator. Head on over there.
My head was pounding. I had the feeling that it was going to burst. The pain became unbearable. I crumbled to my knees. The darkness lurked, waiting to take me.
Eric, calm down. Everything is fine, Eric.
Eric, I'm afraid I can't help you out on that one from here. Look around the office. Maybe you'll find an access card or something like that.
Okay, people. We don't know whether we're dealing with one or more intruders here, but we've already lost some men. So if you see someone who doesn't belong here, shoot first and ask questions later.
Got it.
All right, John, you're checking the offices. You guys head upstairs and make sure everything's okay up there. Will, you watch the door and make sure no one leaves the area. The rest of you check out the workplaces down here. Go!
This could be interesting.
Go, go, go! Secure the floor!
Rose, the area in front of me is bathed in a strange light, kind of purple.
Eric, stop. Freeze. That could be UV light.
Okay, so?
UV rays are what makes the sun so deadly for us. Attempt to avoid the area.
Okay, it burns like hell. How dangerous is this stuff?
Pretty deadly in the long run, and it negates our vampire abilities. Just try to avoid any contact with it. There's a fuse box you can use to turn off the lights. I'd advise you to use that to get past them.
Nice coffin. Will I need something like... that's strange. Okay.
Eric, what is it?
I just found Vlad's trophy room. Apparently our friend likes to collect souvenirs.
What kind?
Human souvenirs. Heads and the like.
Yuck. No more details.
But no trick.
Go, go, go!
What the hell? Rose, Vlad has let out his ghouls to hunt people.
Eric, I have a new trace on Vlad. He's on a different floor. Head to the lower elevator and I'll take you there.
Missed? Normally I never miss. Come out and show yourself. I want to show my gratitude for the mess you've made.
Vlad was defeated. The hunter thought I was easy prey. In the end, he was the prey. His blood flowed slowly into my mouth. It tasted delicious, irresistible, yet I controlled myself. I still remembered blooming and the pain all too well. It wasn't long before the pain came. My surroundings blurred as I writhed on the floor. The darkness once again grabbed at me greedily.
Wrong blood, Eric. Wrong blood.
The angel came and saved me from the pain and darkness. Then the angel whispered something. It was so quiet that I almost didn't understand. Steiner. I had no idea what the angel was trying to tell me. Was that a place? A name? I had to find out who or what Steiner was. Rose would know. She had to know. Tell me about Steiner.
Steiner? My sister and I worked for him for a while. When we started there, we weren't even vampires. He has a club here in town, although club is putting it really mildly. It's an amusement imperium with clubs, casinos, entertainment, and much more. I've never met Steiner himself, so I can't tell you much there, unfortunately. He spends most of his time away from the club at other places. Once I became a vampire, I found out that he more or less rules the city. He is by far the oldest and most powerful vampire here. All the others are afraid of him. My sister might be able to tell you more.
Give me a drink.
Sure thing, Eric. One drink coming up. Hey, Eric.
How's it going?
All right, but I'm busy. I'm mixing right now, you know?
Tell me about Steiner.
You want to know about Steiner? My sister and I, we used to work at his club. That guy poses as a gentleman, but he's a psychopath. In addition to his club and casino, he offers entertainment for men. The women who work there for him are really fucked up. I think he put some vampire shit on them. At any rate, they idolize him, and apparently it doesn't even bother them that he has ghouls as pets. Only invited guests are allowed. If you want to go, I just happen to have a kind of club ID card. You can have it if you want. I don't ever want to go back there.
Okay. Thanks.
Don't worry about it.
See you later.
Yeah, whatever.
Hi, Eric. Did I hear right? Are you going up against Victor Steiner?
Worth a try.
Eric, you're insane. Steiner is the most powerful vampire in the city, maybe in the whole country. I know you're strong, but you don't stand a chance against him. What made you even think of him at all?
I had a vision.
A vision? You throw your life away for a lousy vision?
Do you have a better plan? Vlad didn't work.
No, unfortunately, I don't have a better plan, Eric. I wish I did, but I don't. I don't imagine I can talk you out of it. All right, I'll help. You're absurdly lucky. Steiner is usually on the road a lot, but tonight he's actually in town and at his club. You'll have to do it quickly because the sun will be coming up soon and he might not even be in town tomorrow. Oh, in addition, the guy has his own army in the club. You'll need a distraction. Fortunately, I have an idea.
What can you tell me about his club?
His club is called Atlantis. The sanctuary is nothing compared to that place. He has got bars, clubs, casinos, etc. all together in one huge building. His guards are mercenaries. You have to assume that they know about vampires. You might even run into other vampires there, so be careful.
What can you tell me about Steiner?
He is the oldest and most powerful vampire in town. He could probably tell you stories about the Crusades. I have no idea what kinds of powers he has, but they will be very powerful. Oh, please remember that all of our fates are in your hands. If he defeats you and finds out that we helped you, we are dead. Forever.
Don't worry. He won't be defeating me.
Oh, you really must be nuts.
What kind of distraction?
The club has visitors around the clock. If you can get panic to break out, it should distract at least some of the guards. Lucky for you, I happen to have a few smoke bombs.
Well, you are full of surprises.
If you only knew just what I have stored here. So, first you have to get into the club. Then you place the smoke bombs. Once the visitors see the smoke, they will flee in panic. The guards will have their hands full trying to keep the police and firefighters and the press off their backs. With luck, you can take advantage of the chaos and only have to deal with half of Steiner's army.
Will do. Time for me to head out.
Eric, you really are crazy. Good luck. I'll try to stay in touch with you via the radio, but you have to hurry. The sun is starting to rise, forcing us to go to sleep.
I'll take care of it. Sunrise was imminent, but time was running short. I had to find Steiner. Maybe the sun would even help me. Rose said that it was even harder to endure for old vampires. It wasn't much, but it was all I had. Steiner's blood would save me from life as a ghoul. The angel had said so. I hoped it was right. The first rays of sun appeared on the horizon as I reached the Atlantis. How ironic that something so beautiful could be my death. I had to get inside before the sunlight began to burn me. According to Rose, Steiner had a veritable army of security personnel here. But it wasn't the human staff I was worried about. It was what else might be waiting for me there. It's pretty busy here.
Yep, the Atlantis is 24/7. At least the guards won't pay any special attention to you. But you still have to be careful. Chances are that they know about you. Steiner is well informed. Also, keep an eye out for the security cameras and don't let them see you. Contact me once you're in and I'll let you know where to set off the smoke bombs.
Will do. Rose, I'm in the club. Where to now?
Okay, you have to set the 3 bombs in 3 different places. I will give you the locations. And once they're in place, you better pull back to the maintenance area.
Rose, I'm in position. The party can
Our
start.
neighbor's
Okay.
basement was completely
Great distraction
flooded, like
in
all the
3,
way. And they had a hamster cage down there too.
1.
Holy shit! Can hardly see anything! Anyone know where the smoke is coming from? Yeah, baby!
Rose?
Yes, what is it?
It looks like a Tarantino flick in here.
Sounds like it's right up your alley, Tiger.
Very funny. Where do I go now?
You have to get through the door on your right. However, it has its own security systems. You have to open it from the backstage area.
Okay, I'm on my way. Rose, I found the controls for the door. My head started to hurt again. Hopefully I would be able to make it without collapsing.
Hurry, Eric. You have to find Steiner. You have to find him, Eric.
He's inside. Go on, let the beasts out.
In the meantime, the sun had risen, and bright and deadly light shone into the room through the skylight, but my focus was on the man who was sitting there playing the piano. That had to be Steiner.
Thank you, but I think I would rather speak to my guest alone. Well, you've come a long way for a half-vampire. Frightening, the way you so easily got through my security system.
I'm just good.
Is that so? Well, I cannot really disagree with you, not after you've made it to my office. But I am keenly interested as to why you are here at all. Tell me, what brings you to my humble home?
Are you Victor Steiner?
That is correct. I am Victor Steiner. This is my club. And those were my security personnel and my ghouls you killed. But I guess you already knew who you were dealing with. Anything else would be surprising.
I would like to know more about vampires.
Really? Well, it's quite commendable that you want to learn more about us and yourself. Please proceed. What would you like to know?
Tell me about your vampire abilities.
Good try. But I'm sure you'll find out soon enough.
Are there vampires older than you?
Most certainly. If the world has taught me anything over the centuries, it is that nothing is impossible. But I think that it is sufficient for you to know that I am the oldest and most powerful vampire in this area.
Tell me about vampire society.
Vampire society? Ah, a very broad topic. To my regret, there is no real vampire society. Each of us, unfortunately, has a very healthy selfishness that keeps him from forming anything like a community with others. We are all born loners. There are simply a few rules we follow, such as keeping humanity ignorant of our existence. But otherwise, our society is pure anarchy. I suspect that you have come from Sanctuary. Who else would have sent you to me? That is a unique endeavor. Vampires who support one another. It's a pity I'm going to destroy them for sending you here.
I have no further questions.
Really? Well then.
I need some of your blood.
Ah, blood. Did your creator leave you behind alone? Well, I could offer you a place amongst my ghouls, but I doubt that the offer would interest you. So, if you want my blood, I'm certain you'll want to offer me something in return. Am I right?
I'll let you live.
Most generous. Yet I fear that you have either somewhat overestimated your own powers or underestimated mine. I assume that you had something to do with the events at the museum and at Geoforge. Am I right? I must admit, that did impress me. Oh, Blooming was a weakling. But Vlad had potential. Strange that a half-blood could destroy him. Nevertheless, you underestimate me at this point. I fear you will find me a much more formidable enemy.
I have information.
Information? That's interesting. Very interesting. Though I have my doubts that a half-blood can tell me anything relevant. But carry on. What can you offer me?
I can tell you something about Blooming.
About Blooming? Even if you hadn't killed him earlier tonight, there is nothing I would have cared to know about that misshapen creature anyway. In fact, I already know far too much about him. No, there's nothing I want to know about Blooming. You killed him, and he deserved to die. No one will miss him.
I can tell you something about Vlad.
About Vlad? Vlad is dead. What is there to care about? Moreover, you do not seem to realize that Vlad was working for me.
I can tell you about the Sanctuary.
Ah, yes, the Sanctuary. Do you really think that you can tell me anything my spies have not already written hundreds of pages about? I know enough about it. Thank you.
I'm afraid I don't have anything that would interest you.
This is most regrettable. I would dearly love to know something about the people who blew up the museum and the Geoforge Tower. I don't suppose you happen to know anything about them.
No, I had assumed that one of you did that to cover up the existence of vampires.
That would have been a very clumsy way indeed to go about it, don't you think? Well, I shall have to look into that again later.
Enough talk.
Ah, do I sense a latent death wish? Good. Then let us begin.
When the fight started, I knew it was already lost. The sunlight should have been my ally, but Steiner seemed to be immune to it. On the other hand, it burned into my flesh like fire. My second death seemed inevitable. Light blinded me as soldiers stormed the hall. I had seen this equipment before. The burglars in the museum had been similarly equipped. The sun didn't bother Steiner one bit. The enemy's bullets were another story. Steiner hit the ground. The gunfire subsided, leaving an eerie silence. A luminous apparition entered the scene. I thought the angel had come to save me. I was wrong. It seemed the woman gave the soldiers their orders. Apparently they were only interested in Steiner. Good thing for me. I took the opportunity to make my escape. The passage through which the guards had come seemed to be my only chance. I ran and used my powers as best I could. My life depended on it. My pursuers' voices grew quieter and finally disappeared. Down here, it would take them forever to find me, hopefully. The rising sun forced me to sleep. As the sun went down once more, I awoke. I couldn't understand what had happened in Atlantis. Was there such a thing as vampire hunters? Rose was my only clue, again. I made my way to the sanctuary. Part of town destroyed by fire 15 years ago. Since then, it has been home to those who had no place else to go. They dubbed it the Hole. Rose? Can you hear me, Rose?
Okay, men, spread out and secure the area.
Vampire hunters. Had they come because of the sanctuary? I had to hurry and warn Rose.
Go! Secure the building!
I could already see the sanctuary, but Rose was running out of time. I had to hurry.
Eric, are you still there? The vampire hunters have overrun us and taken over the sanctuary.
The pain was back. Couldn't be a worse time. Hopefully.
It's okay, Eric. It's okay. The pain is all in your head. Hurry, Eric.
Oh, I would hurry, all right. The staircase seemed to have been destroyed in the assault. One of the Kruger twins lay dead on the ground, riddled with bullets. There was nothing more I could do for her. The office was a mess. The furniture was shattered and torn. The window was broken, apparently by a hail of bullets, but no sign of Rose. I hoped that I would not see Rose beneath the window. I had to be certain.
Sir, base just confirmed receipt of prisoners.
Very good. What about the door?
Still nothing new, sir. The explosive team is on the way.
Excellent.
Rose had been abducted, probably like the other vampires. I had to go looking for them. But first, I would take care of the attackers. I was alone. The vampire hunters had attacked the sanctuary and left it a shambles. I had no trace, no clues, and little hope. Rose was kidnapped, as were a couple of others. That meant that they were still alive. Probably. As I thought about what to do next, I heard a faint noise. I tried to locate the source. It came from under the wreckage of a desk. A GPS receiver. Rose must have had the presence of mind to grab a tracker and activate it. I took the unit and followed the signal as fast as I could. Hopefully it wasn't too late for the others. The trail led into the city, to a walled corporate enclave, Cryogenic. The name seemed familiar. I guess I'd seen one of their ads. The company was probably just a cover for the vampire hunters, but that didn't matter. I had to find Rose. Genic. It was obvious that I was in the right place. Lots of soldiers in vampire hunter armor secured the premises. I had to enter the building. That's where Rose and the others were being held. But at least they were alive. I hoped.
Go, go, go! Secure the lobby and disable the elevator.
Elevator disabled, sir.
In order. Find him and bring me his head.
The elevator was accessible again. I had to reach it as quickly as possible in order to... I got lucky in the office. Someone had forgotten a good old-fashioned key ring. Luck was back on my side. One of the keys fit, and the door to the warehouse opened easily. The room I entered was eerie, sinister. Cryogenic tanks were everywhere, and I pictured them full of people in a death-like state, waiting for a better future. The signal was weak, but had to be very close. The transmitter? What the hell?
All right, we got him. Freeze the bastard.
The chance to save the other vampires had made me careless. I had walked into a trap, and now I had to pay for it. Cold couldn't kill a vampire, but it put me into a stupor and a dark, troubled sleep. I slowly came to, but my surroundings were blurry.
Eric.
The angel spoke to me again.
Eric Bain.
Something was wrong. The angel was with me, but it didn't take the pain from me like it always had before.
Oh, Eric, you're awake. Very good. My name is Samantha Fields. I know you can't remember anything at the moment, but I wanted to thank you and say that you've completed your assignment well. With your help, we captured the target subject. His operation is about to begin. We were just waiting for you. I thought that, despite the current gaps in your memory, you would want to witness the successful completion of Project Ascension. I'll explain everything later. Attention! Project Ascension starts in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Everything looks good. Wait. There's something wrong. The vampire virus is changing. It's absorbing the other mutations and changing them. It's exponential. Abort the operation! Abort the operation! Stop him!
Okay, you heard the boss. Brooke, Carter, you save the data and send it to headquarters. Then you initiate the Omega Protocol and destroy all records. Charlie, you go to the main computer. Once you get there, you lock down all entrances until I tell you otherwise. The rest of you, spread out and guard the room.
Shit! That was insane. I'm glad we got out of there alive.
Too bad for the others.
Eric, you're coming up on the main hall. You have to get to the other end of it to enter the cell block. I'll get back to you in a bit.
Attention all security forces. Ascension is on level G. I repeat, Ascension is on level G. All available units rendezvous near Tunnel 2 on level H.
Okay, folks, you heard the lady. 2 of you come with me, the rest hold the fort. Move!
Rose, do you hear me? Where are you?
I'm hiding in someone's room, and I'm accessing the system from there. Tom is locked in a cell near you. You have to free him.
They're by M17, the vampire hunters. I probably wouldn't be able to free him without Rose.
Eric, you have to find and activate the security terminal. Then I can open the cells.
Thanks for getting me out of there, man.
No problem. Rose, I'm with Tom. He's fine. Let's head back to the exit.
Eric, I still need your help here. You're very close to the head office. There'll be other plans there, and I need them to help me escape. Tom should go secure the exit.
Okay, if you say so.
You sure you don't want me to help, man?
Sure. I've done okay so far. We'll meet you at the exit.
You got it, man. Hey, thanks again. I saw what those bastards did to April. They cut her open and studied her, and she was awake the whole time. I ain't ever gonna be able to forget that sick shit. Shit, man. What a nightmare. I hope I meet some of those scumbags on the way.
Can't anyone stop Ascension? Are you all incompetent?
We're doing our best, Miss Fields. But he's too well armored for our weapons, and our UV equipment is completely useless against him.
That beast is the confirmation of all our research. Take him, dead or alive. For all I care, you can drop the ceiling on him, and we'll dig him out afterwards. Eric? Eric, come out. I've been following you on the screens for some time. Good to see you. I hope you've been able to fill in some of those gaps in your knowledge by now. Do you remember the fact that you work for us? You were on a mission for us. We sent you to infiltrate the vampires and track down old vampires for us. You did well.
And you made me a vampire just for that.
Me? Eric, you agreed. We didn't just turn you into any vampire. We put everything we had into your powers. You are the Ascension prototype. Thanks to your help, the next version will also be immune to sunlight, and 1,000 times more powerful.
Doesn't look like he wants to join you.
Time was short. We had the opportunity, so we took it. Eric, you're one of us. Come and help us stop Ascension. We've always worked well together.
Don't listen to her. I've read the documents. You didn't volunteer to become a vampire. They let you walk into a trap instead. They've put you on their hit list. They want to kill you.
That was suboptimal. Eric, don't listen to her. I'm sure we can...
Thanks, but not interested. You're on my hit list.
Guards, kill him. And find his girlfriend. Kill her too.
Attention. System.
Go, go, go! Find him!
Attention.
Rose, everything okay?
Yes. Thank you, Eric. Now we have to get out of here.
Easier said than done. That thing out there is hardly going to let us through.
Everything I've seen and heard suggests he's susceptible to loud noises. With a little time, I can send loud feedback through the speakers. Now that'll hurt him. Looks like I don't have too much time. Eric, you need to distract Steiner. I'll unlock a terminal in the hall for you, which you can use to attract him. That'll give me a little bit of time. Hurry! Steiner? Eric, there's a new terminal over there. Activate it so I can do my part here.
Samantha. I didn't think she was still in the facility. I couldn't let her get away. However, that would mean Rosa's death. Did I want that? Could I allow that to happen? I had to decide. Rose and I escaped. We left Ascension and the facility behind us. Not a moment too soon. The facility exploded shortly after we got out. All of the entrances were buried under tons of stone. We were the only survivors. The only vampires, at any rate. M17 was still out there, and so was its leader. I was sure that we would meet again one day. I hoped so. Revenge is sweet. There was nothing left for Rose and me in the city. Uniforms were asking tough questions. It was time to find a new home. For creatures of the night, it was easy to go into hiding. In another city, we turned our attention to our main goal: survival.